We are going to start question number 31 from section C, pre-mock March 2025. Glory Consultancy Company. The company is a professional consultancy firm that provides consultation on accounting and taxation issues to clients, which are mainly the small and medium-sized enterprises. One of the signature services being organizing seminar pertaining tax updates are at third-party venues on rental basis. Seminar will be conducted by the external speaker, and the invited speaker will be depending on their availability. Given a proposed change in the tax regulation, company is planning to host a seminar on it in 6 months' time. It is planned to be held at the seminar room in one of the reputable hotels. The hotel provides a quotation for three types of room size with the charges that are not refundable. The room charge for type A 100 seats, type B 200 seats, type C 300 seats are $9,000, $15,000 and $19,000 respectively. It is the hotel policy that all rental of seminar rooms must be reserved at least 4 months in advance with full payment made. However, given the busy schedule of all potential speakers, the speaker who will be conducting the seminar can only be confirmed after the reservation of the seminar room. Number of participants enrolled onto the seminar is much depending on the popularity of the speaker. Based on past experience, there will be three groups of potential speakers to be invited: Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and only one speaker will be selected from those who show interest in conducting the seminar. The company anticipates the enrollment number based on the three tiers of speaker are either 300 participants, 200 participants, and 100 participants respectively. The following are some other relevant information pertaining to the seminar. Now we have 300, 200, and 100 seminars, and we have three different prices like 9,000, 15,000, and 19,000. Seminar fee to be charged per participant 250. Printing cost per participant is 50. Part-time staff wage is 800. No part-time staff are required if type A or type B room is rental. If type C room is rented, however, 4 part-time staff are needed. Now you have three types of tiers and three rates. So you need what? Prepare a profit table showing all possible profits. All possible profit means three types of tiers and three types of rentals or charges. So 9 possible outcomes needs to be determined. First, on the basis of that, there will be recommendation of Maximax, Maximin, and Minimax Regret. Maximax means maximizing the maximum possible benefit. Maximin means maximizing the minimum possible benefit. Minimax regret means minimizing the maximum possible loss which will arise due to wrong decision. This is followed by risk seeker. This one is followed by risk averse. Now we are going to start with the 9 possible outcomes. Part A. Question did not use the word of nine possible outcome. Question is saying possible profits. Okay. So we have how many types? We have three types. Type A, type B, and type C. We have type A, type B, and type C. And we are provided with the information of participants, 100, 200, 300, their fees, their printing cost, their staff wages, and non-refundable charges of for 100 9,000, for 200 15,000, and for 300 19,000. So starting from fee income, first we will solve type A all the tiers. Suppose tier 1, income, we have 100 participants and the price is 250, less we have cost of $9,000, which is room charges. Room charges are 9,000. Then we have printing fees. Printing fees and printing fees is fixed cost $50 per participant. It is also a variable cost. And there is a fixed cost of staff. And here no part-time staff is needed. For 300 plus we need. So here we have 0. Now tier 1, sorry, tier 1 type A is done. Now we have tier 1 type B. Their charges will be how much? Charges will be same but multiplied by 200 participants. It will be like here we have 15,000 and printing is 50 multiplied by 200, and again no part-time staff is needed here. Then we have type C, 250 into 300, cost is 19,000, printing fees is same. Now we need one additional supervisor. Part-time staff 800 per staff. 4 part-time staff are needed. So it is 3,200. Now we can calculate gain or loss for the three situations. Probably there will be profit, there will be no loss. Here again it is 0. And it is 25,000. minus this, minus this. So if we are going to copy and paste this formula, let's see, do we have the correct answer? So if you calculate otherwise, 50,000 minus 15 minus 10,000, answer will be definitely same. And here we have what? We have 41,000. So why 41,000? Because we did not deduct this 3,200, 37,800. Now we will calculate tier 2. Same types and income will be same. But definitely their room charges are same here. We have the same type of level of printing fees. We have same like need of part-time staff. So in the first two cases, there will be no change. And in fact, there will be no change in the third case as well, except any additional cost or loss of income. So we will look at what is the maximum demand for the tier 2. Maximum demand for tier 2 is 200 participants. And for tier 3 is maximum demand is 100 participants. So there will be no change up till here. It will remain the same. Only change will arise in this. Now, in the first situation where we have income, for incomes, there will be no 300 seats or participants. Participants will be maximum 200. And definitely now printing fee is also adjusted and profit has reduced to 17,100. Third one is tier 3 where maximum demand is 100 participants. So we will adjust our income and printing fee as per the participants. Here adjustment is needed 100. This one is also 100. Here we have 100 and this one is also 100. So in the last case, type C, basically we are having loss of 2200. But this is called what? This is called the 9 possible outcomes. Here we have what? We have 9 possible outcomes. Now we will solve the part B, and part B is what? Part B is Maximax, Maximin and Minimax Regret. We are done with the part A, possible profits. Part B is saying this is called regret table. And regret table has two components, horizontally and vertically. At one side, we have types of room, and the other side, we have tier of speakers. So here we have types of rooms, and here we have tier of speakers. How many types we have? We have type A, we have type B, and we have type C. Tier of speaker, here we have tier 1, Here we have tier 2. Here we have tier 3. So we have three tiers. Now, tier 1 has relationship with all the three. So where we have maximum profit with the tier 1, with the tier 1 we have a maximum profit of 37,800 in tier 3C. So where you have maximum profit, there you have zero regret. 9 possible outcomes, basically building the relationship of all types of rooms with the tiers. So tier 1 determine three gains under three types of rooms. Where you have maximum gain, this is called what? This is called zero regret. Zero regret means if we are successfully selling all type tier 1 speakers, tickets, or whatever we say, or all the participants we have, and we are selling type C, despite having the additional part-time staff, still we have the highest possible profit of what? 37,800. Where possible profit is highest, there we can say that we have a zero regret. Now, if we make wrong decision, rather than choosing type C for tier 1, we choose type 1 or type A, we will earn maximum 11,000 profit. So rather than 37,800, we will earn 11,000 and there is a loss of profit of 26,800. It is basically not loss because it is not a negative. It is loss of profit. It is still profit of 11,000, but there is a loss of profit if we make wrong decision. Similarly, if we make this decision of choosing type B, then rather than 37,800, we will earn 25,000. So again, there is a loss of 12,800. Now come to the second situation, and in tier 2 we have a maximum gain in type B. So where we have maximum gain, this is called what? Zero regret. Here we make wrong decision, rather than 25,000 we will earn 11,000. There is a loss of profit of 14,000. Loss of profit. And similarly, if we make wrong decision here, rather than 25,000, we will earn 17,800. So there is a loss of profit of 7,200. This is called what? Loss of profit. It is not actual loss. In last year, if we make a good decision, maximum profit will be in type A of 11,000. So here we have zero regret. But if we make wrong decision and we choose type B, now we have what? 11,000 minus 5,000, 6,000 loss of profit. We will earn profit, but not 11,000, we will earn 6,000. And lastly, if we make wrong decision, we will not only lose the earning of 11,000, we will also bear the loss of 2,200. So the total loss is 13,200. This time we have loss. And this whole is called what? This whole is called regret table. This is the regret table where we identify that which one of the items are in gain or maximum gain. Those will be treated as zero regret. Where we are losing the chances of earning maximum profit, this is called loss of profit. But where we are loss, and here we are in loss only in one situation, this is not only the loss in that particular situation of 2,200 like this, but we are also earning the we are also losing the opportunity of earning profit of $11,200. So we are in loss by $13,200. Now question is saying what is Maximax, what is Maximin, and what is Minimax Regret. We made this whole table for the Minimax Regret. What is Maximax? Maximax is the one where we can earn the maximum profit. So type C under tier 1 is the one where we can make the maximum profit. Maximax type C under tier 1 where maximum gain is $37,800. Maximin, maximizing the minimum profit. Here we have constant 11,000 in all the three situations. So we can say type A under all three tiers is Maximin. And Minimax Regret, minimizing the maximum possible loss. Here we have maximum possible loss of profit of 26,800. Here we have like 12,800, and here we have loss of 13,200. Minimizing the maximum possible regret. These are the maximum regrets which will arise due to wrong decision. And objective is to do what? Objective is to minimize. So where we can minimize here, we have a lowest possible loss of profit of 12,800. So this is called what? This is called the minimizing the maximum possible regret. Minimizing or minimization of maximum possible regret is 12,800, where loss of profit is lowest among all three maximum regrets. I hope you already know the meaning of Maximax, Maximin, and Minimax regret. What is basically Maximax? Maximax means what? It means maximizing the maximum possible benefit. If I divide into two components, I will say like maxi and max. So there are two types of use of maximum. Maximum means maximum possible benefit which we can earn. So maximax means what? Maximax means maximizing the maximum possible benefit. And this approach is used by whom? This approach is used by the risk seeker manager. Risk seeker manager is always looking for what? Always looking for maximizing the maximum possible. I divided into two components. Then maximin, maximizing the minimum possible. So minimum and maximum combination is maximin. Then mini and max regret. Max regret means maximum regret, which will arise due to wrong decision. Minimax means minimizing the maximum possible regret, which can arise due to the wrong decision. So this was your part A and part B. Now look at part C1. Based on the scenario of glory consultancy, explain the rationale of each of the decision rule above with the indication of likely risk appetite. Okay, we are going to share our Excel. So you can see over here, if a manager is risk seeker, Maximax manager should go for type C, tier 1, where there will be maximum profit of 37,800. But if manager is a risk seeker manager and chooses type C either for tier 1, then there will be maximum profit. If chooses type C for tier 2, then there will not be maximum profit, then there will be loss of profit of 20,000 and profit will be 17,000. And also chooses the type C for tier 3, then the risk seeker manager will bear the loss of 2200. So if approach of the manager is risk seeker, so risk seeker will do what? Risk seeker will go for type C for tier 1 because here we have a chance to earn maximum profit. Maximin means maximizing the minimum possible. So where we have risk averse manager will always go for the safe profit or minimum profit or risk-free profit. So he will choose type A because in type A, under all three tiers, you can earn or risk averse manager can earn $11,000. So the constant $11,000 is available for the risk averse manager. There will be no losses and no loss of profits. But if we talk about risk neutral, or we say that if we want to avoid any kind of losses and also intended to earn more profit than the risk free profit, then it is better to go for type B because in all three type Bs, there is no loss, there is a gain of 25,000. In first situation, although it is not highest, but with the tier 2, type B is highest, and with tier 3, it is again at least at the second number. And we are all times in gains, there is no losses. Maximum loss with the type B is loss of opportunity cost or loss of profit. There is no actual loss. If you are earning 5,000 rather than 11,000, there is a loss of profit of 6,000, which I mentioned over here. It is not the loss, it is loss of opportunity cost. So still we are in gain. If our company is what is if company has a high risk appetite, can bear the maximum possible risk, then Maximax is suitable. If company has a lowest possible risk appetite, then risk covers 11,000 is suitable. If company is a risk neutral, can bear the risk up to certain extent, but not beyond that, then it is better to go for the type B. So this is the answer of part C1. You can write this answer with the references which I explained you. Last part is briefly explained which decision rule Glory Consultancy should use for the seminar room reservation decision, assuming none of the speaker can give confirmation on their availability until 1 month before seminar. Now question is saying that it is difficult to predict that how many participants will come. So what is better for us? In this circumstances, if we don't want to take any kind of risk, then we should simply opt type 1, type A always, and we can go with the tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. We can earn the profit of 11,000. There will be no loss. Or if we are intended to bear some risk and we want to take the risk because there could be better profits, then we can go with type B maximum, because there will be loss of profit, but at least there will be no losses. In this situation, it is not better to go for type C. So type C is not recommended, that we should not choose the type C here, because type C can lead where type C can lead us to losses in this case. Ideally, we should go for the safe profit of type A, because minimum 11,000 profit is always available. But if we are intended to bear some risk, then maximum suggested is type B, because here maximum we will bear what? We will bear the loss of profit, but no losses, because there is no confirmation of the participants. So this is the answer of question number 31, pre-mock March 2025.